Rum.
No.
Yeah, my dad listens to it. Who sings
There's a song where it could have been the whiskey, could have been the gin, could have been the 246 pack. I don't know, but look at the mess I'm in. Yeah, basically this guy's just on like a massive bender.
Oh, okay. One beer, one scotch, one bourbon. George
Oh.
Thorogood. That's.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That's the one I'm thinking of.
That's a good song.
Yeah.
That's a good song. So we should be live.
Sorry, that wasn't Dad. I was gonna get off Dad for listening to that.
The song,
that's me.
the song that I'm thinking of, I actually don't know what it's called. Let me.
One bourbon, one scotch, one beer. That's the George Thorogood. Yes.
Could have been the gin.
Hey, fair. Hey, chat room.
Could have been the whiskey. Could have been.
My level's down apparently.
Whiskey. Your what?
Just says my sound level is much lower than yours. Can't hardly hear Leeta.
Oh, well, do we really? Oh, man.
Really? You gonna start off like that?
Yeah, I know. And we haven't even started the actual show. Okay. So I haven't... Okay, so the deal here is that we're using a different... Like, we're doing a different thing here, right? Your voice should be coming in on the same channel, which is still -10. So I don't want to move it up too much because we don't know what other people's sounds will be like. So Leeta, you will have to adjust your side.
Lost me. Oh, there it is over here. Why is it sitting over here? I minimalized it for some. So do I need to adjust my volume?
Yes.
In Discord.
Yes. Actually, no. Don't touch anything. I will adjust you. Okay. What about now, folks? Because I put her up to 150. Better? Oh my god. Wow, you're like right in my ear, yo.
Nice. Stone, I can't see you. I'm in the house. Was that creepy enough? That's better. Okay, apparently that's better.
I like to eat my prey.
I know, that was so good. That was so good. I love that. Okay.
So the song that I am thinking of is called "Wasn't That a Party" by the Irish Rovers.
Oh, okay.
I love that song.
I don't know who they are.
Could have been the whiskey, might have been the gin, could have been the 3 or 4 6-packs. I don't know, but look at the mess I'm in.
Is it like a
My
country
head is
song?
like a football. Maybe. I think I'm gonna die. Tell me, me oh my, wasn't that a party? Sound familiar?
It kind of
at
sounds
all?
Actually, yeah, it kind of
familiar?
does. It sounds like something my dad would listen to.
Well, I can't play it on
And
the air
he's-
because this will be
No,
going to YouTube and we'll get a copyright ding.
Yeah.
So,
So you're allowed to sing it?
yes, I can sing it. I can't play even the musical notes to it. Not allowed to.
Wow. Okay.
They're serious.
Interesting.
So this is the
Serious
search.
biz.
Yeah.
Serious biz, boys.
It's music, man. Serious business. So this is
all about the serious biz.
One that I yeah. Could have been the whiskey. Might have been the gin.
I'll have to ask Dad. Irish Rovers. I feel like that's something he would know about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really do. I feel like that is definitely something he would be like, yeah, I know that song.
I think
I'll be
your
like,
father and I would
"Of course you do."
get along very well. Very, very well. Very well.
There's not
Sounds like a
often-
cool guy.
He loves his country. Loves his country and Western.
I mean, I'm not so much into that, honestly, but I'm more rock and roll. Older stuff.
Yeah, well, he does listen.
And if
to a
he
little
does
bit of
listen
that, but he's-
George Thorogood, then that's same kind of stuff.
well, it's probably more me, but he would listen to. Who's he into? They're all Australian people, so you wouldn't have a clue who they are.
AC/DC. I know them.
No, that's rock. Yeah, one of the best bands ever.
Ever.
You Get Me on Thunderstruck. That's Highway to Hell. It's a Long Way. Ugh, love those songs. I am so old.
I mean,
just trying to think.
you just said it, so you can't get mad at me for saying stuff like that.
I know. I can do what I want. I
What?
no, I can't think of
Mouse
Garth
on your
Brooks.
eye. Garth Brooks.
Dad's in, yeah, like Dad'll listen to Garth Brooks.
Oh, Garth Brooks.
Willie Nelson.
Okay, sure.
Troy Casadeli, you won't know him because he's Australian.
Oh yeah, I know that
Urban.
guy. He got
Should
married to Nicole Kidman, right?
Yeah. There's
Not listening to me at all.
well,
No,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, he did get married to Nicole Kidman.
Who?
Keith Urban.
No. Talking about
He's a
another guy.
Queensland boy. Troy Casadeli.
Is
No,
he
Troy
from
Casadeli is
the?
from
Is he from
Brisbane.
the
He got married
Gold
to
Coast?
Laurel Edwards. He's from maybe more Sunshine Coast.
So does that mean that they don't
Troy
have as much cash?
No.
Okay. So the Gold Coast is where it's at, right?
Not necessarily. It's very, very touristy. Gold Coast is
Touristy?
like a mini, not really mini Las Vegas, but it's like a mini condensed, this is where everyone goes to, all the tourists. Anyway, everyone goes there. See, what's up? What's going on? It's like, it's lovely in summer, obviously, because the beaches and everything, but it's not my place to be. It's not my place to be. Got the scotch.
Got
I've got the
scotch
coffee.
and beer ready. Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'm ready though.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm doing things a little bit differently, so bear with me. Serenity now.
Iron Man. Bloodthirsty. Pacifist. You're listening to the WoW Challenges podcast, the home of the Iron Man Challenge. And here are your hosts, Stone and Leeta.
Hello and welcome to the WoW Challenges podcast. Sorry, I can't yell because stuff. Anyway, this is episode 166. Today is Saturday, May 25th, 2019. I am your host, Leeta, and joining me
Wherever.
is my co-host,
You
Stone.
need to
How are ya?
lift your hands up a little bit more because, there, and then point to your left. Point to your left. There you go. There you go.
that
There you
way.
go. There you go.
Oh, because normally I'm the other way.
I
Okay,
know,
so you've
I know.
still
I've switched it.
all like
It's okay.
ah.
It's okay.
I'm not used to being on this side. I'm on this side, guys.
I
Hi.
know.
Anyway,
I know.
welcome.
Welcome. Oh
Welcome.
well. Oh, thank you for having me. I'm very pleased to be back on. It's been so long.
Oh, it's been forever. So well, again, welcome. Thank you for joining me this week and we'll have a chat and catch up and all that fun stuff. However, we are doing something a little bit different this week, which is exciting. We will see how we go. So
Okay.
this week we are doing. Take it away.
An Iron Elite call-in show. So
Yeah.
the reason why we're going to do this is that I saw somebody else who and I want to give credit where credit's due. We took it from Shieldwald and Spencer Downey from the Darherding Zone, where they have patron call-ins. Now we have more avenues for people to support the website than just that, right? So we do Twitch and Patreon and PayPal.
Yeah.
So I think Jason Lucas, he told me that they stole it blatantly off of the Angry Chicken. So, I mean, we're all stealing it off of each other. But the reason why I thought we're sharing. Well, I mean, we're not really competing against each other, right? So we're all doing our different things. So, but one of the reasons why I kind of jumped on it was, I often find it difficult to give more than a thanks to people that support the site. And I thought this would be a cool way to get some folks on. I mean, I don't think we're going to get everybody on because it just depends. We have a certain amount of time, right? And so I don't know if we're going to do this again. We might do it again. We might not. I don't know if we're going to do it at the same time. 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. I don't know. It just depends on how it goes and how well it's received and all that. But that's basically why I wanted to do it. Was I often struggle giving rewards, and I know some folks don't want rewards, but
we appreciate it.
I appreciate it, and I thought I thought this would be a neat little way to do it. So I'm gonna grab Azzy first because he's got his joke, okay, and then I'm gonna go with OnixHammer. So if you're listening, just be prepared to start to talk, because I do need to do some things to let you join and all that stuff. So I can do that, and now we can drag Azzy in, and I hope this works. Hello, Azzy?
Yeah, let's hope it works. Azzy?
G'day, how you going?
Oh my god, it worked.
It worked. Yay.
I'll
Awesome.
just mute the thing now. Oh, how you going, guys?
Yeah. Welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Not a problem.
Oh boy.
It's been a while.
I'm waiting for it. Azzy, I'm waiting for it.
Oh. Is that good for the pun, is it?
Yeah, come on, hit us with it, and then we'll ask you how you're doing.
Okay, what did the one Egyptian say to the other Egyptian when they both farted?
When they both what?
Farted.
Oh,
farted. Okay.
We both have a toot in common.
See, that was good.
That was good.
I really like that one.
That was good.
That was
good.
Great. That was great.
That was gold. That was cute. That was cute with a level of, a little bit like, oh, where's this going? Okay, that was good. So, Azzy, what have you been up to? How have you been going? How's the How's the irons going?
Good. I've just got to get over the next step. I got 102 and died.
Yes.
But it gave me a lot of information of what I can and can't do. But yeah, 102. Sometimes I used to go to Legion invasions, and the big boss, I might just wait till it's almost dead and take.
Yeah.
And this guy had an AAE that goes out from the ground, and he's just about to die, and I just got one arrow into him, and he just must have let off an AOE. He died, and it killed me. But anyway, yeah.
Ouch.
So I've
Yeah.
learned a lot from that. One of the things is I did a whole of Vashia at 82,
Okay.
and I didn't quite finish it. That almost got me to 90, and it wasn't
Yeah.
too difficult. There wasn't a lot of hard quests.
Was that the first
So
time that you've done Vashia on an iron?
no, but I haven't done it recently since
Okay.
the changes. And recently there was in one of the quests that you couldn't do without someone intervening, and that blocks off most of the rest of the zone.
Okay.
So just doing death tag with Stir, and
Yep. Death tag.
just
I like it. Yep.
Mhm.
and currently I just almost digging 72 and just cruising along.
Nice.
So basically, yeah, just chilling. I've got my pacifist to 30, just in.
Wow, Azzy's got a level 30 passive.
What?
Nice. Well done.
What the hell?
I
Been going
know.
for ages. Just jump in and
Yeah.
sometimes do the dailies and everything. And so yeah, just in 30. I've tried to start a green and a bloodthirsty, but so I'm trying to have one in each flavour. I suppose
Okay.
on the positive note, since our spreadsheet of death, I haven't had a DC death so far since the
Wow.
ISP fixed.
Quick.
Well, that's good.
Touch wood.
So,
Yeah.
so it's all
Your
going
net-
good.
Your net's been pretty good since you changed over a while ago, though.
Well,
Hasn't it?
they changed the lines to do something, and
Yeah.
I haven't had a DC since. I'm keeping a more detailed spreadsheet this year with,
Okay.
you know, how long it takes me to get to a certain level when I die and what actually happens, so I can probably learn from review.
Okay.
Huh.
Well, that's a good idea. All right. So, all right. Yeah.
And I've refined my path, you know, with the scaling. It sort of threw everyone's path out, so I've got mine down pretty well. So
Yep.
to like something like Stir and the others, it's to me it's a bit of like get to 60. It's not too difficult.
Yeah.
So yeah, got my path set, and more so like when I got to 102, like I said, it gave me some ideas of what to do. Getting to 100, so I've learned a lot from that. So
Awesome. Well, that's really good. So, what would be the biggest tip? Because obviously we've got a lot of new people starting off. What advice or what tip would you throw out there to so the newer
Azzy,
or even us? I was gonna say,
Azzy, I want your biggest tip, please. Go.
I'm not going to say you can change specs. Everyone knows that. I've done my job. You want to mark this time on the podcast for editing?
Yeah.
We don't
read
edit.
Read the F and FAQ.
Yeah.
Because my eyes bleed reading Discord sometimes. I think just pay attention. I like all the tips have been said, you know, to death really, and there's nothing's really changed. It's just, you know, be aware of, you know, the quest you're doing, and don't play tired. I think that's like what sometimes you're not paying attention and your pet dies, and not next thing now you got down to 10% health because they just chew through your HP. And be aware of zones and any particular spot. For example, I go for Fellwood with the Jadefire. What are they called? Jadefire guys. You have to really be
Yeah.
Satyrs, yeah. You got to really be aware because have a buff on them that attacks the person on melee, so your pet or even anyone else, it'll just get ripped to pieces, and your pet will die a lot. And just be familiar. I've been through the zone so many times. I sort of know when I need to concentrate. So I think just be aware of what mobs do what, and just be aware. Read the FAQ. Did I say that? Read the FAQ.
Yeah, it is very, very important. Absolutely. Last question. Azzy, how long have you been doing challenge turns now? What year would this be?
10.
No, I think it would have been probably. Well, how long's since Stone took over the podcast? Oh, sorry, the site. For about a couple of years before that.
2013, so I think.
Yeah, probably about 2010 or something. It was like 2 or 3 years.
Almost 10 years.
Almost 10.
See?
Yeah.
And I noticed when I first started, it was I think I did Horde, and I did think of some of the deaths. I remember I missed Isle, and I dismissed my pet to get another one and died. And the infamous moth death, level 1 moth death. I've told that one before.
Was that you?
Yes. Slash play 2 minutes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nice.
And the death by phone by a phone call where I died because I went AFK to get it accepted. I was 80 something in Mount Hydro. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. That sounds familiar.
I mean, but that's not a bad thing to die to, because right? So.
But I think now I'm getting used to the scaling and the mobs, and I'm certainly changed my path. I don't do the plague lands. I just, with all the options you got now, you don't have to do stuff you don't like to do, and B that's dangerous. Because now one of the other things I find is when I get to 60, Rathi Highlands, where normally it drops off a bit, but you still some of them you get that like Maria's head and the 2 heads in the keep, where you still get 15 or 16 or 17,000 XP after 60, and you can just fly in and fly out slot. And
that's a good point.
Yeah, like Bashir and just when I went to get to the garrison, I don't do much for the garrison. I just did objectives. So it's a lot of those things really. It's just dust off my blood. My eyes will bleed with my blood. Jeez.
One day, Azzy, one day. Oh, you never know. Alrighty. I don't think I think we've done Azzy's time. So say bye, Azzy. Thank you, Azzy.
One last thing. Can we have a song from Leeta?
A what?
Can we have a what?
Song. I jumped into a stream and Leeta was singing.
Really?
No, I told you. No.
Really?
Thanks, Azzy. No. Well, there was a particular reason. I was streaming last night and something happened. So I sang the line, I can't even remember what line it was that I was singing. But yeah, Azzy just happened to jump into the stream while I sang the line. And if I remember, Azzy, the what you typed was "My Lord, Leeta's singing. I better go" or something. So yeah.
Okay, I understand. All right, thanks for having me on, guys.
All right. Okay,
Thanks,
cheers.
Azzy. See ya. Oh, so funny. It was, I can't even remember. Something happened and I sang the line, whatever it was. So, yeah. Anyway. It happens sometimes, things happen.
Raining Men?
It's Raining Men. Where? Please let me know. I'll go there. Anyway.
BlizzCon. There were so many guys. There were so many people there, and I know and I know there were some people that really liked you. Really liked you. Anyways.
Next person, please.
Okay, Onyx, I'm gonna give you voice and then drag you in here. Hello, Onyx?
Onyx.
Maybe.
Hello.
Alright guys, how you doing?
Hey, how's it going?
Hello. There you go. How's it?
I hope my connection's not too bad. I'm actually at sea just now, so
You're at sea.
No, you're fine. Completely fine. We can hear you fine. So welcome and thank you for jumping in. How are you? What have you been up to?
yeah, I'm good, thanks. Just got my new Pally Dwarf. I think I've started him now 5-6 times in the last month. So I will get up there, just keep on plodding along.
Okay. Nice. And just concentrating on irons, or have you delved into some of the other challenges?
I'm just concentrating on the iron just now. So one thing at a time, because I was listening to your cast the other week, and you were saying about swapping between different ones, between passes or greens or whatever, and nearly accidentally equipping things that you shouldn't do.
Yep.
So I thought, right, I'll just stick with the one, and I can't mess up then too much.
So you're very focused, which is good. Some people like to be focused on one toon. Nothing wrong with that. Other people like to be focused over many things, don't they, Stone? So that's good. So focus over many. So Onyx, what's been the most exciting or memorable thing that's been going on with your irons so far?
My favorite part, I can't remember what the woman was called, but it was in wetlands, and she's over on the northeast side, but yeah, and she's got a load of, well, she's a caster herself, but she's got a load of casters around her, like hunters or whatever they are.
Yep.
And I was on my prop pally, and I tried to sneak up behind and pull her, but then she disengaged back into other people and then kept on pulling them, and I think I had about 4 or 5 of them up against me at one point. But I just managed to survive and get by it and get them killed. But yeah, that was pretty a tense moment.
Yeah, I bet. Because I mean, she hits pretty hard from memory.
Oh yeah.
And you were on an iron, right? You said?
Yeah, it was prop pally.
Okay. I think the
last stone form came very handy. Bubble was used. Yeah, and I think I was casting flash heal in between each attack as well, so it was very tense. Had no mana, nearly died, but got there in the end.
Nice. Well, that's good. Well done. Congratulations, because
it's
can be hard.
It's a tough fight. Yeah, I think the only other time I've tried her is on Hunter, and even then it was kind of dicey. So
yeah,
on any other class, I don't think I would try it.
Yeah,
but Pal is pretty strong, right?
So, I'm loving it. It's absolutely insane. There's only that one glob, whatever it is, the big green thing in Eastern Plaguelands.
Oh yeah,
Western Plaguelands.
Yep.
The one that you were talking about in your stream that you dodge all the time.
Yep.
That's the one that ended me on that particular pally. But anything else I've taken on, I haven't had any actual issues with, to be honest. Prop pally seems to be pretty solid.
Okay.
I'm gonna stick with that. So.
Okay, so how's your leveling path been for you? Like, have you got a thought process of, okay, I'm here, so I want to go, I want to go into this zone, into this one, or are you kind of just feeling it out as you go along?
Well, I'm being a bit naughty at the same time because
Okay.
I can't not finish all the quest lines.
Mm-hmm.
I know,
Right.
I know it's
you
hard.
all say, "Oh, don't be a completionist.
Yep.
Don't be a
Yeah.
completionist."
I know it's hard though.
And
It's very
oh,
hard.
I
We
done
understand.
Edge Mage the other day and
Yep.
managed to complete that, and then I realised
Well
that everyone
done.
was saying how buggy it is at the end. So
Mm.
that was probably a bit stupid going and doing that. I did it, but I didn't realise how buggy it was. So, but apart from the Strangleform Veils now, I've got everywhere actually on the Eastern Kingdoms done. So I will
Okay.
probably try and push through Strangleform and see if I can get the lot done there. But I'm over
Okay.
on Kalimdor just now on my dwarf because
Mhm.
all the other ones I've either gone north or gone south on the Eastern Kingdoms, and I fancied a wee change.
Nice. So what level is the pally?
Just dinged 15 there before I came onto here with you guys.
Okay.
So
50. Well done.
this is OnixHammer Mark 5, I think.
Nice. Yep.
So I'll get there in the end. So, but I want to keep the
Get
name
there.
because I like the
Yep.
name. So
Okay.
you know,
That's
you
good.
die, you delete, restart.
Yeah. That's what it's all about. You can't. Otherwise, we'd have way too many tunes for, if we kept them all. You just
No,
can't.
exactly.
So.
No, so it hurt deleting my first one. So I mean, my first attempt, I got to 39.
Yeah.
Which I thought was pretty good going. But
That is. Well done.
but my saltiest is I'm still annoyed by it is in bloody Duskwood. On
Oh,
the
yes.
east. Oh, the eastern side, that spooky house.
Yeah.
Right
Yep.
in the quest hub. Why? Why?
Yep.
Why?
Yep.
Why would they put that there?
Yeah.
I mean, really?
Because
I went in there to log off and dead.
Yep.
I mean,
Yep.
really? Why?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because Blizzard has a really sick sense of humor. They do.
they're
It
assholes.
just, yeah.
It's not cool.
It's just pretty sick. Yeah. So what level was that one that you lost to the spooky house?
I think I was 25 because I just finished that and I was gonna go because I actually just finished all the quest lines there as well. Oh no, I hadn't. I was aiming to do all the quest lines there, but yeah, I'm not.
Yeah. I think there's
Hey-ho.
a few people that have real shudder moments when you mention Duskwood. So
well, it's and
Yeah,
it's
I've
not
never
just
gone
you
back there
though,
again.
right? It's God, Bob,
No.
get out of here. He's rubbing it on my
Bob says
boom
hi.
arm. Get out of here.
As he does.
As he does. I think before you, I think we had 2 other people die to the same thing within the matter of like a month. And it just seemed to be all of a sudden everyone died to that house or the inn, right?
Yeah.
Why would you have level 98 sack? I mean, really?
Yeah, it's definitely rough. But look, you're doing really well so far on this one, so fantastic. Is there any advice, like as someone who's been newer to the challenge, and if
Don't go to
there's someone,
Duskwood.
there we go. There's one. That's a good one. Anything else? Tips or a trick that you would give to us?
Well, I just go by. Well, I use this motto in life anyway, and that's just never hurry, never worry. Just take it slow, one mob at a time.
Like
That's
that.
good. That's good.
Never hurry. That could be a potential show title right there. Never hurry, never worry.
Potential show title, yeah.
Like it.
But yeah, apart from that, I'm one of these annoying guys that keeps on asking everyone in general and getting told to go and read the frequently asked questions. Even though I've read them about 40 odd times, I'll still come back with a question, which is answered in FAQ.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's not there, it's not there. I mean, so yeah, it's funny with it because sometimes we could ask questions that don't really fall in there, or we will get asked questions that don't get asked a lot. So,
yeah,
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
always
boy.
asking the questions, get asked a lot.
Oh.
Well, it's one of those things. You could say you're keeping our mods and everyone on their toes. So thank you.
You're
in a
keeping
way.
And
Nisi
I'm
employed.
leveling myself up in the Discord because of it. So
Yeah, well, that's true.
Somebody's got to catch Nisi, right? Because she's at like
Yeah,
I don't know what level she is.
one's gonna catch Nisi.
Well,
No,
I
it's not
could
gonna
reset
happen.
her level, and
No, that's just
I think you
me.
should, just for the giggles.
yeah.
I think she'd bypass us, like run circles around us anyway. So she does such a fantastic job on there. Nisi, we appreciate you. Thank you. All right. Any other questions for Onyx before Stone? While you shove popcorn in your mouth? Anything? I think we've covered everything. Thank you. Thanks for popping in, and
Yeah, no.
we appreciate
Thanks
getting
for
to
having
know
us.
you. So yeah, it's been good. Good luck with your journey too, and
I need it.
keep us up to date.
Yeah, I
Absolutely.
would like to know more as you continue on, because getting new people playing, sometimes you guys stumble upon things that people that have been playing this for a long time don't really remember, and it's like, oh yeah, you got to figure about that. So like, I do like to hear and see when you guys post like, oh crap, I died to this, or oh, watch out for XYZ. So please keep us up to date for sure.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, definitely, for sure. No, it's been great. So I'm really enjoying it. I'm actually finding this more difficult than Mythic raiding. I've said that a few times to a few people.
Yeah.
This is definitely harder than Mythic raiding, and I love it.
Mhm.
Love the challenge. It's great.
I agree.
Oh, good. Well, thank you, and
Thank you very much.
best of luck. Yeah. All right, Onyx. Say bye.
Okay, cheers.
See you later, guys. Thanks.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Oh, that was
Okey-dokey.
awesome. That was awesome. Thank you so much, Onyx.
Okey-dokey.
We really really appreciate that. So, yeah,
Hey, why
it's
doesn't? Strange. Okay. Now I'm just looking at roles. Hi, Khrys.
Hi.
Hey, Khrys.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Hello.
See,
I'm
now I
great,
can
how are
really
you?
mess with you because you're a
Okay.
mod. So, but
I was gonna
you're
say that's
not just here as a mod. You are in Iron Elite, so like you do
I am.
sponsor the show. So,
and we appreciate that.
Mhm.
Thank you very much. So what you been doing? I know you've been busy. I know real life's been crazy, but how's the tunes doing?
Well, it's so sorry. I'm losing my voice today too, of all things. Um,
Of course.
I thought about it because the first time I was on my show, you guys had me because I was relatively new, not my show.
Mhm.
I was relatively new. I had never lost a tune. And
Mhm.
we were talking about how all of that was being a brand new person to the challenges and finally trying them myself after modding for so many people who do.
Yes.
So, in that span since my episode, I lost 3 tunes in 3
Oh.
days.
wow.
Mhm.
It was the Elders contest that you guys ran.
Mhm.
Yes.
My first tune that I ever lost was called No Dying. And my goal, because I can only play for a couple days while I'm off, I can't really play when I'm working, was to
Mhm.
get to 30. I got to 29. I had like 2 bars left. And
Yep.
oh, the irony, the rare Murloc in Westfall, of all things, spawned on top of my head while I was fighting another Murloc and smushed me. So I had my first
Death by Murloc.
death by Murloc. And then I might have death by chocolate after that because I was a really sad puppy.
Yeah.
The very next day, my son, his car got hit by someone and everybody was okay. Car was totaled, but I was playing a green man, should have instantly logged off. I didn't, and I equipped a blue because I was so thinking about the car and him and is everybody okay, yada yada.
Yep.
So the next day I lost my green man, who had made it to 42. And their name was Norts a lot because I Nort a lot. I know I do. Oh God, do I Nort. Third death in 3 days was another contest tune for the same contest that I named Try Again because there was no way I was going to give up. So named her Try Again. Got to, I think it was 23. She was a lock. I was in Darkshore, which I know exceptionally well and have no problem doing Darkshore. And I DC'd in the middle where all the spirits are and you have to go get Anya or whatever her name is. DC'd, came back to a dead tune. So I left 3 in 3 days. Yeah. And I don't think we've had another contest since then, except for the random one. So all I've done since then is focus on my pacifist, who was, I think, level 8, 7 or something when I was on the show because I'd done it the new way. And yesterday she dinged 71.
Yay!
Congrats.
That's exciting.
Leeta,
and how are you finding
focus? Do you see? Focus. Look at what you can do when you can focus on one tune.
Focus power. Focus power.
I
and
focus on my passy when I'm on my passy. I focus on my bloodthirsty when I'm on my bloodthirsty. I don't see the problem. It's the same thing. Anyway, how's the passy going? So are you finding it really comfortable to level?
I absolutely love my passy, but I've discovered a couple things. I need to play her first. I cannot do regular tune and then go to my pacifist. I cannot kill something and then go to my pacifist. If I am going to be on her, so it's usually my 2 days off a week. She is the very first tune I log on. And then after that, I mean, I won't even log on later in the day and do dailies because I'm not paying enough attention. I had a super bad scare in Borean Tundra where I was flying over, or I call them like the salt flats, but they're not, you know, the big area in the middle. All of a sudden my screen went red and I couldn't figure out what's going on. My health is dropping like a stone. No pun intended. Well, maybe a pun intended. All of a sudden I'm down to 20% health. I'm trying to outfly. I didn't realize it's the rare helicopter behind me. I am almost dead. I think it got me down to 16%. Shadow mode wasn't working. I literally just outflew it, got on the ground and outrun it. And I have never been so terrified on it. I cannot lose this tune. This is the one that has to go all the way. So I really have to pay attention.
I've never seen that rare ever.
I hadn't either until I'm on my pacifist.
I've probably killed it at least about 5 times on my hunter, my bloodthirsty hunter, and probably about 3 or 4 on my warrior when I've had to level through there. It seemed to always be up whenever I went to Borean Tundra. It's weird.
I'll tell you what, if you need that northern exposure achievement, just make a passy, go there, and they'll find you.
I've obviously got good luck with that one, but not with anything else. But that's good. You survived and you're at 71 at the moment. So best thing about a passy, what do you think that is?
I don't want to say zone out because that's exactly the opposite of what I do. But the absolute, you just are so in the moment when you're on them because you have to be. In fact, that would be my best advice to anybody right now on a contest tune is if you're going to be distracted, if you are going to have a million other things going on, or, you know, your brain is not all in while you're doing this, you may want to rethink whether or not you should be on this tune at the moment, because in a split second, it can be a critter going by where you're about ready to click on a weed, or it can be a mob is coming up behind you, or a helicopter of a rare that's behind you. If you're looking at your other screen because you have the Avengers on it or whatever, or, you know, you're not paying attention, then you can lose that toon in a split second.
Yeah.
So for me, it's wake up in the morning, have my coffee, chat with Leeta, and just be in that moment as I go and I pick my weeds and I have my game sounds on. Right now, I'm in Sholazar. And so I hear the water and
Yes.
music and the ambiance. And forever long it takes me to get A level, because I try to do a level each day that I'm off. I just get to be and enjoy it. And I love that.
It's very chill. Like, it's not like you're zoning out with the passive. I definitely wouldn't say that, because I think you're
Well,
kind of more
I
more
think I kind
on-
of zone out with mine, and there's been a couple times where I've almost clicked on a rabbit to go and kill it.
Yeah. No. I think, I mean, I know what Khrys means, but it's a level of you kind of chill, but you're not zoned out. It's just such a peaceful thing playing a pacifist, to go around, pick herbs and to mine ore, dodge things sometimes, but you can normally, keep yourself out of danger. And Sholazar is so pretty. It really is. When
I
you get
love
up to that level.
Sholazar. Love it. Well, I love anything with the water. I mean, in real life, you give me anything with the water, which is ironic because I'm in Colorado.
Yeah.
So can't get much further than the ocean than a mile high. But I love anything with water. So I love having my game sounds on. And because all I do is follow the river, I don't go outside of it. I've been trying to do the outside, but those bugs give me a heart attack. And I'm not sure it's worth it for that little bit of ore that's on the perimeter to go around those bugs and the things that are at my level when I'm flying. So I just stay on the water and just smile my whole way through, get my ding, do my tweet, and then, okay, now we can go kill something.
Then done. Exactly. No, that's definitely a good way to go. But I mean, congratulations, 70 is amazing. So well done for that. Any extra advice or tips or tricks that you want to throw out to all of us, the newer people, us all, us people that have been around for a bit?
Still my same advice that I had when I started would be the same now, is remember how much fun this is. I mean, we make our tunes, we level, I'm now included, and we die. But we do this because we absolutely love the challenge of it. And if it wasn't the level of a challenge it was, I don't think many of us would still be doing it. So yeah, death sucks. It was awful. I cried. I was so upset when I lost my first tune. But you know what? You go again and you go again and you go again. And just find that joy and remember why we do this. If it feels like work, maybe take a step back for a minute and remember why we love this, not only this game, but this challenge within the game, so that you can truly enjoy the time you get to spend doing this. We are 1,000,000% not guaranteed the rest of today. So do something you love. And if it's challenge tunes, love it while you're doing it.
Very good advice. Absolutely. Absolutely. Death sucks. Layla says in the chat room, best quote ever uttered on this podcast. So true. It does. It does. It's absolutely. It can really hurt your soul. So we know. I think we can all understand that. So thank you, Khrys. Thank you very much for popping in, and good luck with all your challenge tunes. And we will talk to you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you, Khrys.
Okay. Thanks, guys. That was fun.
Okay.
There we go. Excellent.
Wow. Gotta have thick skin. Yes, Chupa.
Yes, Chupa. Absolutely. All right. Well, thank you, our Iron Elites, for joining us. Some of our Iron Elites. We appreciate that. Stone, tell me how your week's been.
As I have another sip of scotch.
Another sip.
Yep.
That's
Okay.
right. I need to refill my coffee in a minute.
Oh, great. Then I'm going to have to go pee. Thanks. Actually, no, you could mute yourself now because it won't mess up the video. Because we're doing it differently this time.
Oh.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm back.
Great. Great.
Your
Okay.
week.
So my week, right. I'm slightly inebriated. It helps dealing with stuff. So yeah, I think we ran a little bit long, but I think it was okay. And I think if we get time, like at the end, people want to post what they've done in the week, we can read that too. But so my week, sorry. See, I'm squirreling because I'm thinking about the show and processes and how to improve and all that. And the show's not even done. This is the way to not do a podcast. Watch me to learn how to not do a podcast. Next week, watch her, and then you'll learn how to do a podcast. Yep.
No.
That's how it goes.
No. Nah. No way. We do okay. We get there.
So I got the beta for Iron Man Classic before the stress test so that I could play. So I said, okay, yeah, let's just play it because I want to see what Iron Man is like on Classic. And as we know, Blizzard is not going to put out the API. At least they think it's not. It won't be available yet at launch. So, I mean, we can have our rules up, but we won't be able to track it, right? So, so I decided to play it on stream, and we got to up to level 5, and I picked the default for me, anyways. Would be a night elf hunter, and one of the things that LB, I believe, pointed out was that, hey, night elves can't use shadow meld in combat on Classic. And I was like, wait, what? Yeah, you cannot use shadow meld in Classic when you are in combat. So that right there, it makes night elves lose their huge buff or huge I don't know what you want to call it, right? So that's a big deal. I would say that when this character dies, if I was going to do it again, I would go Dwarf Pally, right? Is that I think that's a thing, right? Because dwarves have the skin, right? The skin thing.
Stone form.
So yeah. And Pally, I think, would be good for iron. But again, you have to remember you can't pick a spec, right? So that was also a thing too. We were only level 5, right? So we didn't really get to the point where we had to pick a spec or anything. Well, we don't have to, right? But so we didn't get very far, but it still took about an hour and a bit, and just learning all the different stuff about Classic was like, oof. So it'll be interesting to see what happens when I play it again. I don't know if there's going to be a outright front runner for the best class and race combo for Classic.
Okay.
I really don't think so. I think priests will do well. And Pallies. Because priests, at least you can still power word shield, even though you haven't picked a spec. I don't think it's spec related. So
no,
that's something you have to think about, right? Yeah. So yeah, and is that Azzy? Because it's in blue. Yes, it is Azzy. what is the point of Shadow Meld out of combat? I know. What's the point? Because as soon as you move, you break out of it. So it's like,
Yeah.
I think it's a very unique use where there's a mob coming nearby that's going to pat by you. So you hit this and you hide and you wait till they go past you. That kind of thing. But
that's it.
No thanks. I'll pass. So Bloodthirsty, killing blow, my killing blow percentage was starting to get low, so it was under 80% because I was going to Volguard hold or point or whichever, and I was using the wolves and the, so my killing blow percentage was getting too low, so I was like, I didn't play it a whole lot because now I need to go find mobs and kill them on my own for a bit to get it back up. Because, as, when you get to a certain age and get to a certain level, sometimes it's hard getting things back up. So we're going to have to see if we can find somewhere. She's grinning. She's grinning. Yes. Yes, she is. Yeah. Okay. I got my pacifist up to 49. So I got 2 levels in a day. And then, so that means at level 50, we're going to be doing a poll to get another piece of gear, because that's what I'm doing every time I hit 10 levels.
Right.
We're going to equip another piece of gear. So and apologies to anybody that is on my friends list tomorrow, because tomorrow is my character maintenance day. And I'm going to be hopping on and off a lot of my tunes. So is that bloke? It is bloke. You never expected this podcast to take such a hot turn. Listen, man. We don't have a clean tag anymore. I mean, we try to keep it like we're trying not to swear all over the place, but I'm not going to bleep. I'm not going to bleep things out.
Edit. What edit?
Belle broke me. Okay. Belle broke me. She swore like 5 or 6 times, and the show was like 3 hours long. So I was like, I'm not going back to edit. No, I'm done.
Yeah.
So yeah, sorry to everybody tomorrow. So sorry.
I'll be at work, so I'm okay.
Oh.
So good.
Well, maybe if you at work, maybe I can text you to say, okay, I'm logging onto this character now. Now I'm done. Now I'm logging onto this character, and now I'm done. Now I'm logging onto this other character, and I'm done. So basically, all that I'm doing is that I'm gonna check my mail. No, I have 40. I think I'm at 40 characters between challenge tunes and all that.
Right.
So I go check them to make sure I don't get kicked out of guilds. Check my mail. Auctions, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So sorry in advance for tomorrow.
Nice. Okay.
So
well,
Leeta,
I mean,
I thought Leeta, you were saying that you focus on your pacifist and then your bloodthirsty, but from what it looks here, it looks like you have more than one bloodthirsty, and that's not the point. One bloodthirsty. One. Focus.
Okay, how long have you known me?
I know, and I'm trying to change you. I'm trying to change
we have these discussions all the time. You should know by now that it's not going to work. I haven't even played my passies this week. I have had such a freaking shit week that I'm like, no, I'm not even gonna try and jeopardize. I needed to kill stuff. That was it. So the passies sitting, I haven't even done dailies because I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do something stupid. I'm gonna like accidentally click on a rabbit and kill it, and then I will cry. So I didn't even look at the passies this week. So yeah. But what I have done is I did play my little iron, so I've got her from 21 to 25. Being that she's Tauren Hunter, it was still trying to work out a good way to go for, again, being picky, choosy. not being the completionist. I've got it currently in Northern Barrow, so where it's not too bad, grindy quests and all of that. So I'm quite happy over there.
You're quite happy
So
grinding away in the Barrens.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. Always a grinder. So anyway, but I did play more Bloodthirsties this week because obviously
because you love the grind.
It's just good to kill stuff. So yeah. So I killed off my pally last week, remember? I told you, death by Gnawbone in wetlands. So I made a human warlock. Because you know, you can never have enough warlocks, obviously. I got her from 1 to 14. She hit 14 a couple of days ago, and we're at 310 kills because I like my kill stats. I played my gnome warlock. She went from 20 to 21. She's at 705 kills. Warlocks, I tell ya, she's just once you get a fear, once you get drain life, once you got health funnel, between Chaos Bolt, Chaos Bolt, come flag. Don't even really need that because Chaos Bolt to the face is one of the most satisfying things that you can ever do on a tune, I tell ya. So yeah, and come flag, fantastic. So Destro all the way, baby. That's the way to do it. My Dark Iron Dwarf, which is also a warlock, of course. I got her from 25 to 26, so she's at 288 kills. My Light Forged Hunter, I took for a run around Western Plaguelands because she's high enough. So she's went from 38 to 39. Western Plaguelands, I tell you, is so good for Raz. Love it. 841 kills she's on. And my Night Elf Priest I played last night, she was at 38 as well. I took her to 39, not 29. Obviously, Leeta hadn't had enough coffee by the time she typed that out.
Wow.
I'm at 1,503 kills on her. So the priest is disc. And again, she feels pretty good. Pretty good. And I've got her running around Western Plaguelands as well. So other than that, it was just really nice to go kill stuff this week. So I'll have to look at getting back into the passies. But that's pretty muchly been my week in WoW.
Wow. I'm dealing with the cat. Right?
I know.
Bob was up here. I gave him rubs and he started to hurt me, and then I put him down and he's right back up here. He's like, no, I need more.
Yeah.
Cats love it when I rub them.
He's demanding.
So can I ask you, how do you keep all your character names straight? Because I see that they're both...
Because they go up and down?
Wow. Bob, get out of here. Killing me, man.
How do I keep them straight? Well, as in, which I know which my tunes are?
Yeah. Because I know that you have different spellings for basically the same word, right?
Yeah.
But
they're all Leeta. So that's just right. It's just the way it is. I had originally had changed names way back in vanilla, and I've only got about a handful of other tunes that aren't Leeta. But it was too confusing because back then we didn't have add-ons that you could type and be like, oh well, yes, I know that this tune is the same as Leeta's tune. Right. It's Leeta playing it. So I ended up just going, you know what, we're just going to do different spellings. Makes no difference. My pronunciation of it will always be Leeta. So And then all I do is break it down. So my irons, so I don't get confused at all with any, because I used to just call them Leetas. It was just Leeta this, different spelling. Hence why they're now Iron Leeta. So I know, right, that's the iron. Jade or Green Leeta. So I know that's one of those. And Blood Leeta. So I know these are the bloodthirsties, because the last thing you want to go and do is have a Leeta that's a bloodthirsty that you think is an iron, and you go and start questing on them, which is what made me change way back a couple of years ago, because that's what I did. Thankfully, I think we were under the 150, or it might have been the 350, the 300. When the bloods were, when we had that
the questing,
yeah, and I started questing on my blood, only to realize, why am I wearing gear? And because I didn't even notice that, I'm just like, yep, okay, I'm up to here, let's start, let's pick up the quest, and away we go. And then go, about 10 minutes later, be like, why am I wearing green gear? Yeah, so that's my naming conventions for my challenge tunes. And of course, Passy Leeta is my pacifist, because you do not want to be killing anything on a pacifist. So yeah. Okay. So that's my namings. Interesting. Okay. Cool. What are you doing? I'm waiting for you to go to the
Breaking now, news from the world of Warcraft with Leeta and Stone.
Just waiting for the stupid thing to play. Wouldn't play.
Like, he's like, throw it out.
Yeah. Okay. So there's no news. I don't really have any news. Didn't really have any news, right?
Yeah.
Because I think the show next week we can talk about Dark Moonfarer again and all that, but I don't really think there was any news. We already covered Classic last week.
Yeah.
So, and how it's going to affect us and all that. So let's just move on. Wait.
Yeah. Let's do this.
Yeah, okay. Here we go.
Date of the challenges. Coffee is my blood. Oh, I didn't fill up. Hang on. I didn't fill up. I forgot to fill up in my talkie bit.
Terrible. It's terrible.
You're better than this.
All right, let's do... No, I'm not. Let's do this state of the challenges. So, for irons this week, we have got a number 10. We've got Jangler at hit 71. Number 9 is As You Brittle at 75. 8 this week is Paramis at 83. 7 is Nemesis RIP at 85. 6 is Zion Elena. Anyway, it's Zaya at 87 RIP.
You're terrible.
Sorry, Zaya. Number 5 is
Have fun with this.
Mega cute. Mega cute. RIP at 87. Wow.
Yeah,
185 and 287s. Yep. Rough week, guys. Okay. Number 4 is Feral Lyric at 88. Number 3 this week is Evil Stir at 94. 2 this week is Tej Bergritz at 99. And number 1 this week is Shanari, who dinged 120 this week, who is our 6th iron in BFA so far.
Very nice. Congrats.
Well done, Shanari. Yay.
Very nice. Yeah, and,
well
awesome. Corpse Grind is Tej Bergritz. But we will have to get a proper pronunciation on that, because otherwise we're gonna keep butchering it unless they like that. But Shanari, I mean, we've been this person's had 2 characters actually that were going side by side. That I think were separated by about 3 levels, 4 levels as well. And
wasn't much, yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't much, and they were playing on different realms too, so that's why they would appear in the list twice. But then their lower level character died, I think, like 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago or something. So, but it's good to see them get up to max on one of them at least. So
yeah, well done.
Congrats. So Bloods, we have number 10 is Sayabera at level 48, number 9 Soul Fist at 52. Number 8 is Gore Crazed at level 56. Number 7 is Blood Zords. Sounds like a really cool guy at level 59. Number 6 is Blood Moon at level 64. Number 5 is Soul Snuffer at level 71. Number 4 is Told You So. 5 Told You So. I gotta do the head bob before it. Told You So. 5 Told You So. It's level 71. Number 3 is Blood Trap at level 73. Number 2 is Soul Stoned. That's not my character. It's level 81. And number 1 is Soulful Paw at level 100.
Nice.
There.
Well done. Okay,
Pacifists.
well, Bloods.
And you have to read them all. You have to read
I will read them all. I will read the pacifists
Yes.
out. Anything extra? No.
Yes, you will.
So pacifist number 10 is Passival, hit 45. Number 6 is Posy Picker at T6. 8 is Ferroflora at 48. Number 7
Do it.
is somebody
Do it.
Passing Stone at 49.
Come on. Oh. Wow. I see.
You know what
I see.
got, guys.
Yeah, I see.
You say it.
No.
You say what
You're supposed to read this part.
You've done it, Smithy. So he's got a big arrow with the best bold caps. Yeah. Okay, number 6 is Eek at 50. 5 is Awesome Blomster at 53. 4 is Calionia at 55. 3 this week is Ferrapar at 60. Number 2 is Pacifist at 41. And number 1 this week is Zaya Passy at 76. Well done.
Was that Chris's character?
Pacifist.
Really? How did you get that name?
Yeah.
I
know.
So
She has got some of the best names for her tune, I tell you.
Okay. So we got Tins. Number 10. Sorry. What's that? Wow. I don't you made me choke on the other thing, so I just couldn't deal with it.
Right
I just couldn't handle it.
Another one.
Yeah. So number 10, we have Goose Dov at level 25. Number 9 is Gobbish, level 30. Number 8 is Lucy Lynn at level 31.
No, you want me to do it? Okay. Number 7 is Cami at 35. 6, Bettertin at 37. 5 is Sarazan at 40. 4 is Ferran at 62. Number 3 is Arundel at 62. Number 2 is Sanchingon. Sanchingon at 81. And number 110 is Ezek Megacute at 87. I hope I got that right. I think I did. Okay, greens for this week. Number 10, Celadon at 56. 9 is Greenlock at 65. 8 this week is Sky Green at 66. 7 is Evergreen at 73. 6 is Little Bit Verdi at 75. That'll be Rogue Slayer. Number 5 is Fairy Chamois at 75. 4 is Green Rust at RIP at 84. Oh no. Number 3 this week is 9 at 91. 2 is Fair Verde at 93. And number 1 for the Greens is Zaya Gilleth at 104. Zaya's been very busy this week. Well done.
Okay.
Okay. You're right.
Maybe.
Okay.
So we've got Iron Teams. At number 8, Vliegend Hollanders. Okay, it's going to be something in Holland. I hope it's nothing bad. Level 21. Number 7 is Iron Hobos at level 22. Number 6 is 5 Hunters Rip at level 22. Number 5, Avoid the Elites is also dead at level 22. Number 4 is Shintorix at level 26. Number 3 is Dark Tidings is dead at level 31. Number 2 is Value Meal at is dead at level 32. And number 1 is Team Puppet Rides again at level 49.
Nice. Well done, Swords and Nisi. That's awesome. Okay, so blood teams this week. We have got Injure Face is at level 29 and Great Deeper Edible is at 32. Okay, and we have got green teams. We have got 50 Shades of Green hit level 34 and Straight Outta Blackrock hit 43. Well done. Some of the team names are fantastic. Well done. Awesome. Okay.
This just in. It's Chit Chat.
Terrible.
Okay.
I mean, not the bumper, but just takes so long.
The delay. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Okay, so let me do my spiel.
Yep.
This is where you send in your tips, your tricks, your jokes, your puns, all of those kinds of things. If you need answers for questions, good time to do that. So the first one. You right to do that?
Bob the Boy. Are scrolls allowed? I would say no, because you're buffing yourself. So no. If you were on a tin, then yes. Because tins you can do buffs. So
exactly. Yeah. Okay. And we've got one from Dave the Hunter. Watched Game of Thrones on Sunday. Oh, horrible. I swear I will never watch another episode.
Because it was the final episode. Get it? Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. Got it. Thanks. Yeah. Thanks, Dave. You need to pick up your game because Azzy's was really good this week. Just throwing it out there.
Wow, you didn't have to be so mean.
Anyway.
Jeez. Man.
Right, next one.
Okay, from SSJ Gazhan. Okay, I've just started an Iron Man character and just wanted to know if I can learn bandaging and first aid. It says in BFA I can buy from the auction house, but it doesn't say if it's okay to learn first aid or is it still classed as a secondary profession. You're correct in that yes, you can buy bandages off the auction house, but you can't learn how to make them because that requires you to get tailoring and then you get flagged. So no, you can't learn them, but yes, you can use them when you buy them off the auction house.
Yep.
So
absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
Anything from the chat room?
Well, I just want to say that Zorts did a facepalm there for the Game of Thrones thing. Man. Gee bus. No talking for me.
Yeah.
No, I think we're pretty good.
Okay.
So, thank you to everybody that called in. Like we have a phone number, but thank you to everyone that joined. Not yet. So, one question I wanted to ask though before we move on is a anonymous gifter, which is how it shows up in my feed, gifted subs to Rogue Slayer and 5 Iron, and I want to say thank you to that anonymous gifter, even though I know who it is because they came to me and told me about something with 5, right? So, does anybody know, is there a way to get like an email like note to say, hey, this person is now a sub? Because that's my biggest problem with Twitch subs, is that I don't know unless I check, and I don't want to check all the time because I don't want to be, I feel like that's going to be my focus, and that's not what I want my focus to be, is, oh, let's see if our sub numbers are up. And no, that's not what I want. But I would like to get a email note or something saying, hey, so-and-so is now a sub, which is great, because you can be a sub and not attach your account to Discord, and then I don't know, right? So I just, if somebody knows, please let me know, because it would definitely help me out to figure out who's new and actually give people put them up on the list of supporters. For instance, like I believe it was Dino was subbed 3 weeks before we even knew, right? So he wasn't up on the list, and like for that stuff, like I feel bad, but I don't want to check it every week or every day even, right? Like, good Lord. So if anybody knows, please let me know. We are going to pull up the Iron Elite. So thank you to everybody that supports the site. The list was updated as of middle of this week, I believe. It definitely helps. If things change for you, it's okay. I might reach out to you because I'm not sure if there's like a technical problem or not, but things change financially. So I totally understand. Come go as you please. No problem on my side. But for folks that are here, thank you very, very much. So thank you to Ali, Azzy, Chupa, Crash Landing. Oh, hold on. Boom. Crash Landing 99.
Oh, that was nice. That was very, very good.
Daenerys 1985. Dave the Hunter. Dino. Execute. LB. Fair. 5 Iron. Frasley Sparksman. Gazton. Granhagus. Introvert Genius. Cashbringer, because I will always do this, because you gotta cash them outside. Chris W. Khrys. An anonymous. Okay, Leeta.
Yes, Starn.
Layla. Moria TV. Mrs. Raku Guru. I'm having a bad time reading the names today, and I don't know why.
Do you want me to do it?
No. Nope. Because F stuttering. F it right in the right ear or left ear. I don't know, whichever one. But they've discovered that it's something in the frontal lobe, that there's too much communication between the left and the right, and it's more based in the front. And because there's too much, when you start to talk, you have all these things and your muscles don't know how to properly say the words, and that's why you stop and have the problems. Anyways, so little tidbit. Never Died. Nisi OnixHammer, OnixHammer, PS Ducky, Rude de Bruin, Stir, Swing Cat, Taco, Thalani, Tiber, aka Tiber. Oh, wait, hold on. Tiber, aka Tiber. Toasty, Tuli Bardine, Turwinkle, Two Frog, Alminia, Unamathil, Winima, Zaya, and Zortz. Thank you all very, very much. Where's my
Thank you,
chat?
guys.
There's my chat. Sorry. So I have to pull down I have to take the chat down when I read that. Thank you to our mods for keeping me relatively sane. Awesome Trousers, Boz, Fair, Khrys. Sorry, Khrys. I keep flipping back and forth between the two. Nisi, Stir, Zaya, and Zortz, thank you all very much. And thank you to our Twitch viewers, which I'm going to do because I feel like it. So, because I'm the one in charge this week. So, thank you. Thank you to me, Boz, Fair, Khrys, Leeta, Nisi, Stir, the streaming bot, I guess. Zortz, that's a bot. Back in 2 minutes. I think that's OnixHammer, right? Yeah. I can't read that. Wow. Is my vision is going. Okay, wow. I'm gonna say Cern the Hunter. Chupa.
Yep.
Bot. Critberry. Cycle Motion. Oh man. Hold on. Fanatic. That's an interesting way to spell fanatic. LB. Yeah. Layla. Cool. Lurks. Mr. Reflector. It's like Mr. Roboto. Sorry. Mrs. Rock Guru. I'm gonna get this one right. Mers Charming, right? Mers, right? Because I always say it Mrs. because she comes into the chat and I always say Mrs. Right?
I just say Charming now.
Well, anyways, so
but yeah.
Old Man Geeks. Wow, that's what I hope to be one day. Well, I am old already and I'm a geek, so yeah. Poitzel, Kevin, Swing Cat, Kevin, Bot and Bot. So thank you very much for watching. And our next show will be, you can say it however I want it to. So the reason why I say Chris's name with Khrys is because when I stream, we have like a robot voice thing that will say people's names, and so it pronounces her name as Khrys, not Chris. So that's why we've named her Khrys, and it always, I don't know. Anyways, so next show will be Saturday, June the 1st at 7 p.m. Eastern. Two Shanks will be joining us. Finally.
So excited.
Finally.
Will be good.
Thank you to everyone that stopped into the show for our Iron Elites, Azzy, OnixHammer, and Khrys. Thank you all very much.
Thank you.
If you'd like to offer some feedback on how maybe we can improve things or change things up a little bit or something with that style of the show, let me know. Better to do DMs or email. Otherwise, hope you can join us next time if we do it. And that's it. Leeta.
Okay. All right. So where you can find us, don't forget, you can find the information. WoW Challenge.
You're cutting.
There is.
Hold on. You are cutting in and out. I don't know why.
Cutting in, cutting out.
Yeah, you're fine now.
Cutting in.
Okay, go.
Okay. All right. So wowchallenges.com is the website, and you will find all our information for things like Discord, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, and the YouTube channels. Don't forget, you can find us on Google Play, iTunes, Spotify, and Stitcher Radio if you want to download the episodes. And for anyone that wants to contact us.
Wow.
Contact us.
Somebody's got contests on the brain, and I'm just going to leave it there.
Somebody's
got contests on
words
the brain.
are hard. We all know words are hard for me. Come on. You can send an email to podcast@wowchallenges.com. So whether it is tips, tricks, puns, information, feedback, go for it. that would be good. All right, Stone, where can we find you, please?
You can find me in the back alley, drinking beer and sipping my scotch. Actually, the scotch is not bad.
Okay.
If you have it with a little bit of ice, I can deal with it. If you have it a straight shot. You can find me on Twitter at STONEGRASP, as well as the Adventures in lost my breath. That's what I'm talking about. I'm just start to lose the breath. As well as the Adventures in Azeroth podcast, which we did last night.
Yeah. We did episode 86, I think, which was good fun. All right. You can find me on Leeta WoW, which is LLEETAWOW, as well as Behind the Avatar, and of course, Adventures in Azeroth are the shows. Now, big thanks as always to Mark Conan and Epic Insanity, because Mark Conan does our intro, Epic does our outro, and as always, we always love to say thank you because they've done a fantastic job. So, Mark Conan on Twitter is at Mark Conan Wow, and Epic is at Epic_Insanity. You can also check his shows out, Frozen Nerds and Epic Questions. So thank you guys for trialing our new Iron Elite show. I hope you found it to be a little bit fun, a little bit different. We've had some good times. Good luck with all your challenge tunes. Both just have a really good week. Stay safe both in and out of game. That's probably the main thing. All right. Bye.
The WoW Challenges podcast is a World of Warcraft gaming podcast. Produced by Stone and Leeta, copyright 2019. Portions of this podcast belong entirely to Blizzard Entertainment. The music used for the show belongs to Kevin MacLeod, and you can find his great stuff at incomputech.com. No copyright infringement is intended.
Okay. Well. So?
Okay. Show title. Well, I've still got the Never Hurry Never from
what
for a show title.
Never hurry.
Never hurry, never worry.
Right. That's what it was.
Yeah. So there was that one. And then there was the ones where you said a couple of things. Death Sucks was Layla's, which came from Khrys. Oh, so funny. Let me pull out my show title spreadsheet, because that's what we do.
When you say stuff like that, you need to say, I need to whip it out.
Yeah, but it's not whipping it out. Whipping it out is something else. Pulling it up is exactly what I just did.
Dude, this is oh, LB. Man, LB, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Heart you. Thank you. 17 months.
I know.
Wow. Thank you, LB. That's very sweet. We appreciate that greatly. All right. So what are we going? Sorry.
I don't know. On OnixHammer says that it's whiskey, not Scotch, but it actually does say it's Scotch because it's made in Scotland, and in this specific region, it is Scotch. Scotch is a type of whiskey, but it's just how it's made a little bit differently. That's why it's Scotch. But I'm not a pro at that stuff, so I would say ask Seraphis. He will know 100% why it's different from whiskey. So what we have, the two, right? We have Never Hurry, Never Worry, and then Death Sucks.
Yeah. Oh, Death Sucks.
I kind of like the
What did we
never
have
hurry,
last
never
week?
worry one.
Yeah. Didn't we have death something last week?
I don't know. Wasn't here last week. Was I here last week? No, I wasn't here last week.
Oh, that's right. We had Knolls of 3. Let them be. That's right. Which still had to do with death.
Be and
yeah.
Never hurry, never worry. Never hurry, never worry. That's
Moon Daisy's tip. I didn't put that down.
Oh, Leeta,
okay.
You're slacking.
I am. Let them be. Okay. I've got that in there. All right. So yeah, we're going with Onyx. Never hurry, never worry.
Yeah.
Never hurry, which I think is very good advice. Never worry. Alrighty. Thank you guys. That was fun. Fantastic.
I'm glad that the tech side of it actually worked out well. So if anyone's trying to do this for their own show, basically what we had to do is that Leeta and I have connected with a Zoom meeting where it's just me and her, and we're in the podcast voice channel on Discord. So then that way we can bring people in without messing up the video and stuff. Which, you know, as much as we're supposed to be a podcast first. I feel like, you know, I think we should be putting our best foot forward on both sides of it. So I want to make sure it looks good still. When you have people joining your call, it could move the other people in the call around. So it makes the video look weird. But if you want to do something similar, just let me know and I can talk you through it, because if we do this again next time, Leeta is going to be in charge. Yay!
Yes.
Sweet.
Except it's like
sweet.
Anyway. Yeah.
Oh, Mrs. Rock Guru is still the hype boss by 15 points. Wow.
Nice.
Put Stone to work. Yeah. No.
Thanks, Ellie.
Go Sharks.
We always do.
Go Sharks, go. I don't know who to root for now. Blues or Boston? Like, I don't want to root for Boston. Boston. I don't want to root for them. I don't want to. They beat us. But then the Blues also beat the Sharks. So, you know. Anyways, all right, we're gonna stop the stream, let the family out of the basement, because they were like, "Are you podcasting this week?" I'm like, "Yes." And they're like, "Oh, yeah." It was one of those.
Damn it!
No, yeah, it was one of those kind of things. So, we'll see you around. See you soon. Hopefully, I'll be streaming next week. We shall see. I will talk to you all later. Thanks again for all your support and all the call-ins.
Thanks, guys.
It's been an honor and a privilege. Peace out.